Hello everybody, this is part 3 of a series of videos where I play GeoGuessr, but I play GeoGuessr starting from scratch. In part 1, I've opened a new account and I started at the lowest level, which is rating 500. At the end of the first video, I went up 150 points approximately. In the second video, I went up another 80 points, and that's where I'm standing right now, 739 points after 18 duels. I play exclusively duels, 18 games and 18 victories. So the rule I'm trying to impose to myself, since I'm actually rated a bit higher, around the 1000 point rating on my usual account, I try to not move too much or at all when I play the duel. I just allow myself to pan and zoom, and occasionally to move around in case I'm completely confused and I really don't want to lose. So my target is to get to Master Division, which is 850 points, as quickly as possible. So let's see how well I do today in this video. So I'm using a free account, which means I have 5 minutes to play, and after that I have to wait 10 minutes before I can play again. So anyone can do that. Anyone can open that account for free and play the way I'm doing. So let's give it a go. First duel against someone who's 50 points lower than me, Sasha. Let's see, and I'll explain as always the reasons for my choices. So we have Generation 4 camera here. I'll explain another time. Just this massive sun here pointing towards the north on my compass. So we're in the southern hemisphere. This is very likely to be Spanish with a Cios, iOS, a typical Spanish. The vegetation could look a little bit European, I'm not too certain, so I'm thinking this could be Chile, and the yellow and the white Street View car. So I'm thinking of going when it's a bit greener here next to Santiago. Let's see. And I think that was a very good guess. 19 kilometers away from the actual spot, almost literally on the same road. All right, that was a pretty good start for the duel. Round number 2. Driving on the left. This looks like this could be either South Africa or Australia. What do we have here? Written in English, very likely. Leaning towards Australia because of the quality of the roads. I'm going to move just to see. Oh, can't see the sign here. Never mind. So I'm going to go for Australia. I think this is a... No, it's not eucalyptus. Not certain. Need to be better at the vegetation recognition. It's very flat. I don't think it's around Perth nor Darwin because the soil is quite white or yellowish. I'm going to go in the Victoria state. Oh, it was the Perth area. Ouch. And I'm losing a lot of points on that one. 4,000 points. It's going to be a tricky one. At least I got the country correct, but that's not going to be enough to win. All right, réservé here, probably written in Czech below. Yes. Bowling. So we are in Czechia or Slovakia. I think this is Czechia only for réservé. Here written almost like in French. So I'm just going to go in the middle of Czechia. Since I don't know where that would be. Doesn't look like Prague. So quick guess. Yep, that was Czechia. They went for Romania. That was incorrect. And, oh, almost won on that round. Just another 200 points. Okay, let's try to make a good guess on the round number 4 before the healing round. Looks like Europe. Again, we have the blue strip on the left-hand side of the license plate. And this is a typical street sign that you see in Hungary. So I'm going to go for Budapest, although I don't have time to check if we are in the capital city. It could be. I honestly don't know. That could be the suburbs. Oh, it looks like this definitely would be. Look at this massive dome. Never been to Budapest, but I'm pretty certain that would be in the capital city. And here we go. We were just 4 kilometers away, and this is a victory. 19th game, 19th victory. Good game to Sasha with a very good guess on... What was it again? I already forgot. I am tired. Again, it's midnight. I always play at midnight, right? You've probably seen some of my other videos and I'm saying it's midnight, 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., but it's literally midnight. Plus 14, great. We're just 97 points away from my target. So let's play another duel before time runs out. I already forgot that I'm playing this free account. Looking for opponent. Oh, someone exactly at the same level. 758, 753, Alocha. Looks like European vegetation, but it could be Singapore, actually. No, this is Singapore, I believe. Yeah, it looks like the entrance, yeah, driving on the left. Thought it was European because I was not seeing the image properly. They've guessed already. This is somewhere in Singapore. Here we go. They've guessed. They know it. Singapore is one of the easiest locations to guess. And it's difficult to win or lose just on Singapore. Now we have European vegetation with that birch tree and this building behind, which looks European. But where is going to be the challenge? So I'm going to move... No, I'm not going to move too much. This is Denmark. This is a bollard from Denmark. Great. Now I know that a bit better. I'm just going to go in the middle here, since I don't know on which of the various islands of Denmark this is. But this is most certainly a Danish road bollard. And I'm a bit closer than them. They guessed also Denmark. Well done to Alocha. Alright, this is the 20th game since I've started with a brand new account. Let's see if this is the game where I'm finally losing. But I'm still going to try and get to go to my target. Interesting. So we have the water there. There's generation 3 carrier because the sun is quite normal looking. We're in the southern hemisphere, it seems. Where would we be? The sun is pointing towards the north, so that would be the southern hemisphere. But I don't recognize the houses at all. I'm thinking first guess in my mind is that this would be New Zealand. Because it's written in English, because the streets are narrow. So I think this is New Zealand somewhere. Somewhere, but where? Yes, these are the blue signs, typical of New Zealand. I'm going to go to Auckland. A lot of imagery, a lot of guesses are around that area. It's probably that, maybe it's this bay that we can see on the, I didn't check this, which side it was. The western side. Yes, it was Auckland. They guessed New Zealand. Good guess for them, but too far away. They lose 2,000 points. Okie dokie, next round. We're going to be on the African continent. We do have our bars. Do we have the rift in the sky? We do. Look at this. This is Senegal. Driving probably on the right. I can't see the antenna. But this is on the right. Don't know where in Senegal, and I should hurry to put my guess somewhere. Just going to go in the middle, hedging my bet. Since I don't know where this is, it's completely on the eastern side. They went to Senegal. Good guess again to my opponent. Healing round doesn't really matter for me. I haven't lost many points. So I'm just going to guess very quickly. Looks like European vegetation. Just going to go very quickly. Doesn't really matter where it is since I cannot get more than 6,000 points. Now let's see if I can guess a bit more quickly. I'll probably go to Croatia or something. Oh, they went to France, and it was Croatia in Istria. Interesting. Okay. We have generation 2 camera, I think, with this halo at the top. We're in the northern hemisphere. This looks like could be Greece, but it could also be Portugal. I have a doubt. I'm thinking with these mountains, we're probably more in Greece. Maybe someone towards the south. I don't know. There are mountains. So let me go here in the middle of Greece. Yep, it was Greece. I think this is Greece. This is the I can't pronounce it anymore. Too tired. The region. I wanted to say it starts with P. Penelope. I don't know how I can't pronounce it. All right, double yellow line. Northern hemisphere. Very likely the US or Canada. Now that's a tricky one because I see it's quite hilly, and I'm a bit worried this could be on the western side. I don't see any cars. I'm going to move around, see if I can get any further clues. This is one of the tricky ones because the US is so big. It's double damage. I really don't know if I should dare going to the western side. I will not dare. Most likely it's hilly without being mountainous. This is probably more the US with this blue, white and red on that sign. Political sign, very likely. Tricky one, this one. Tricky. Don't know if I should go west or east. Okay, they've guessed. I need to guess. With this vegetation, I really do not know. I'm going to go in the middle here. But that's not going to be a good guess. It's on the eastern side. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't go on the western side. They went to Europe, surprisingly. I didn't think that would be so much ambiguity, and it's enough to win. So the 20th game, plus 16, 769 points. All right, so that was not the game where I'm going to lose, and with a snap of my fingers, we're going to wait for the 6 minutes to pass in just an instant. Let's see how we are ranked, almost in the top 10,000 players. So just to give a sense, being ranked at about 1,000 on my normal account puts me in the top 1,000 players, roughly 900 players. So 10,000 and 1,000 is just another order of magnitude for another 250 points. But my target for these videos is 850. So snap of my fingers and I'll see you in just a second. And we're back for our Duel 21. Let's see if this is going to be the one that is going to trip us over in our quest to get 850 points as quickly as possible. My opponent is rated almost the same. You can see the bollard here, European, but I don't recognize the style exactly from which country. I'm going to move around, although I promised I would not move too much, but obviously I've been working in the meantime. I think this is Italy. Can I move a little bit? Not sure about this bollard. Can I see this? No, it's not Italy. We have a Renault. I'm saying it's not Italy because I don't see the blue on both sides of the license plate. And I don't know where that would be. I don't see blue anywhere, actually. But it looks very much Italian. Could this be Spain? Could this be Spain? I think it still could be Italy, but I'm going to go for Spain. Ah, it's Italy, San Marino. I had a doubt. Okay, I'm losing a bunch of points here. Never mind. That's part of the game. And I moved, despite me saying I would not move too much. So much for me. Okay. Typical of Uruguayan or Argentinian landscape, especially with this yellow line in the middle and these dashes, white dashes, and the sun is in the north of the compass. So that means we're in the southern hemisphere, very flat, probably around Rosario. Here, that area here. Let me go here. In case it's Uruguay. They probably know this. DP Chippy is the name of my opponent. Oh, they don't know. It was Uruguay, so it's good that I guessed close to the border. And they lose a bunch of points on that round. Here we go. Next round. Could this be Sweden with the dashes on the side? It's not impossible. Although, I'm wondering if he's driving on the right. I'm not sure about the dashes here. They don't look... maybe they look Swedish. I don't know. I'm going to move one time to see if I get to see any car. I can't see much. Never mind. Let's go for Sweden. We'll know soon enough if this is a good guess or not. Don't recognize the road bollards, but the dashed lines on the side do remind me of Sweden. We'll see very soon. Oh, it's not at all. It's Poland. And I'm losing another 1,000 points. Okay, that's going to be a tricky match. We're at the same level here. Can't see much just yet. Looks like we are in Europe. We don't have any blue on the license plate. Could this be Serbia? I think it could be Serbia. What do we have here on this ad? Or it could be Croatia. Don't know. Don't know too much about that one. I'm going to go for Serbia. I'm not super confident on this one. I mean, Serbia's next door to Croatia, so... Alright, let's go here. It was indeed Croatia and close to Serbia, so... Winning that round, but that's not enough. Healing round, we both need it. I'm going to focus. I think this is Romania. I'm going to go very quickly. I see a Dacia driving on the right. I see the white paint at the bottom of the pole. I'm not going to guess exactly where in Romania since I don't know. Oh, it's a bit hilly. It's probably where I've guessed. Yeah, again, we see the white paint. The holes inside the utility pole. Okay, not far away from Yash. Okay, 1,000 points up with this healing round. And they guess Romania as well. Next round, I think there's a yellow sign. Could this be the Baltic state of Sweden? Skola. I think this is an Orthodox church. It looks like Romania again, but I'm not used to seeing this yellow sign. And Scola is not, I don't think, is Romanian. And we don't have the hole in the utility pole either. I'm moving. Okay, we have something here. Ulica. This is not going to be... It's not going to be Estonia. It's not going to be Latvia. I have a doubt. Could this be Lithuania? I have a huge doubt here. I'm not confident. It's the Baltic, but I'm going to go there. I was wrong. That was Serbia again, and I think that's over for me. Nope. Surviving by a thread. That was a bad guess. It's getting harder and harder. Okay, driving on the right. This is Russia. Very likely Russia. Yes, I see Cyrillic. Could this be Ukraine? I don't know. I don't see anything. Let me just go here, since Russia is a tough one. I do not see yellow and blue on the license plates. This one maybe? I think this is yellow and blue, isn't it? It's going to be a tricky one. Okay, let's go for Ukraine on the eastern side, although I still think it could be Russia. But just in case this is Kiev. What do we have here? Oh, it's blue and yellow. Oh, Dodaru. It's on the eastern side. They guessed also Russia on the western side, so we... Oh, I'm losing a few points. I'm a bit further away, but that doesn't change anything much. Okay, it's getting really tough. Okay, blue on the left-hand side of the license plate. I'm going to move around because I'm just not good in this duel. What do we have here? .rs. RS is Republic of Serbia. It's green. I don't know where. Let me go in the center of Serbia. It's Belgrade. And I'm further away, so I'm probably losing on this one. No, losing 200 points. And they got Belgrade, so I'm still in the game. This looks like South Africa. Driving on the left. Yeah, could be. National Distribution Center. But am I making a mistake if that could be Australia? I don't think so in this one. Oh, maybe it is actually. I don't know. I have a doubt. Countdown. This is New Zealand. Oh wow, I was about to make a huge mistake. Countdown is a supermarket chain, I think, exclusively in New Zealand. Meriton Road. I don't know where in the country though. So I'm going to go in Northern Ireland. I'm going to go here, in case it's further south around Wellington, but I don't think so. It looks quite hilly. Taronga maybe, here in the north. Let's see, we'll soon enough, and probably that's the final game. It was next to Auckland. I didn't dare going to Auckland. It's over for me. First loss in this quest to 850 points. I'm losing minus 18. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. Almost back to where I started this video. All right, so with a snap of my fingers, I'll be back in just a few seconds when my free time is back with 5 minutes. And we're back after experiencing our first loss, which cost us 18 rating points. I'm still on my quest to go to 850 as quickly as possible on this brand new GeoGuessr account. So let's do the 22nd duel. And let's see if I can redeem myself against someone who's exactly at the same level. Just minus 3 points, but this is nothing. Once again, I'll try to explain my choices in my guesses. Driving on the right. Sun is in northern hemisphere. This looks like Slovenian or Austrian bollard. I'm going to go for Slovenia. I think this one with a black tip. Although I'm a bit surprised that it's so flat, but it could be in this area here. Further away from the mountain. I mean, so flat. We do see a lot of hills or even a mountain here. It could be Slovenia. Let's see. It was not Slovenia, so it's good to know. In Serbia, we also have these little black tips on top of the bollard. Round 2. we do have, this is Kenya. We have this little square at the front and the snorkel on the SUV. It's very green. Is this a lake, or wondering if it's Nairobi and the river next to Nairobi? Don't know. Or is this, it's gonna be tricky. Maybe it's here further west. Oh, Kisumu. Nope, it was Mombasa. All right, it was, oh, this area. Okay, got it. The river and the creek. All right. And they knew about the snorkel of the SUV in Kenya. Next one, this looks like European vegetation. Where is the question? I don't have a lot of clues, so I'm going to move. Exception to my rule. This is a Swiss company, I believe. Méthode de construction. This could be, I'm thinking this could be Romania. Yeah, it is. It is, with these holes in the middle of the utility pole. I'm just going to go right in the middle. I thought that was Romanian. I thought it was Spanish for a second, and then I saw some other words, and this utility pole is the giveaway plus the vegetation. Alright, I went way too north, and they guessed Romania as well. Round number 4. This is Greenland or Iceland. I need to look around. It's going to be Greenland. Let's go around here. No idea. Could be on either coast or even north or south. Just making a bet that it's Nuuk. They went for Iceland. It is Nuuk indeed. So they lose a lot of points on this one, because Iceland is actually quite far away. It's the correct latitude, and it can be forgiven for making a mistake here. It was a quick guess. All right, this looks like this could be Malaysia or Singapore even. I think this is Singapore. We do have the green road sign here. Unlikely that would get it wrong. Here we go. We both have Singapore. Oh, this is the healing round, so I'm going back to 6,000. And they have 2/3 of their points, so 3/4 almost. This looks like Europe. Could be Spain. No, it's not. Big mistake. Cyrillic. And this is the Mongolian street view car. This is very likely to be Ulaanbaatar. Here we go. Don't know why I said Spain. Well, I do know, because in Madrid you do have some brick or red buildings, and I cannot see properly initially before the... Oh, anyway, I could say it's Cyrillic here as well. Would they know this is Mongolia? Most likely they do. Oh, they do not. They do not. And I was just 6 kilometers away, so this is a victory already. Just with this round. Amazing. Plus 16. All right. We just made it back to what we just lost in the previous duel. So let's do another one before the time runs out. Waiting for an opponent. There should be plenty. There's 10,000 players above. Great. Someone who's a little bit stronger on the surface, but in theory, I'm rated at 1,000 points. Although I'm not going to move too much. I'm going to guess very quickly. I'm not going to play normally. This looks like Mexican license plates, and I can see this Beetle, Octavio Paz. We're in the Northern Hemisphere. This is absolutely Mexico. It's quite dry, but I always go too much north when I think it's dry. It's a bit mountainous. Could be south of Mexico City around Oaxaca, but I went north because it's more dry towards the north on average. But it's such a big country. Let's see what my opponent does. They went for Bolivia, which is very wrong, and it was... Oh, right north of Mexico City, not far from the suburbs. Interesting. Okay, we scored a lot of points here. Black and white pavement. But it looks like European vegetation, so I thought it would be... No, it's not European. This is Singapore once again. Look at this. And CTE, as I've mentioned in other videos, the highways in Singapore have always the 3 letters, right? CTE. Let me show you here. PIE. You see this one? TPE, another one here. KPE. Okay, they knew that one. Most people know Singapore. It's one of the easiest locations to guess, also because of the round corners of the street signs. This is Europe. Typical corn or wheat field. I think it's corn. Yeah, I think it's corn. Very straight. A road. That could be France, but that could be Czechia. That could be a number of countries. I'm going to move around because this is just going to be, well, what can I do here? Not sure this is France. Don't know. Could be. It's a tricky one. Let me go to France. Whatever. It's not far away from Czechia, just in case. It was, ooh, all the way east of Hungary. Interesting. They went for Spain, so I'm scoring more points here. Round 4. This is snowy, so I think this could be either Bulgaria or Hungary. I'm going to go for Bulgaria from what I remember. Let's go here. Ooh, they get it very quickly. They knew this was Bulgaria coverage, and they scored better than me on this one. Oh, they were almost over in terms of points. Okay, healing round. I don't really need much. This looks like it's Eastern Europe. It could be Baltic. I don't really need the points. I think I saw Yela, which would be Latvia in this case. Did I see this properly? No. This is Cyrillic. It's absolutely not Latvia. I misread. This is going to be Bulgaria again. Or Serbia. No, I can't see. Let me move around since I already made my guess. Where was it? Where was it? It was Serbia. Belgrade. Okay. Well, I got all my points back to 6,000 and they got quite a number of points. In Europe, you usually can't win or lose many points. Okay, interesting one. Southern Hemisphere. And this one I do not know. Black car. I'm tempted. They've already guessed. I'm tempted. I'm hesitating between Southern Africa and Argentina. I think it could be. Oh, it was Argentina. I thought it would be Lesotho as well. Lesotho. I think I'm not pronouncing correctly. I think every time I say Lesotho, but it's Lesotho. So this is a victory. Plus 17, almost to 800 points. My target is 850, and we'll see after that if I want to go beyond and reach my previous, my usual score of 1,000 points, or close to it at the very least. So, as you can see in top right corner, 6 minutes 45 seconds left before I can play again. So, snap of my fingers. And we're back. Okay, let's play one more duel. Let's see if we can cross the 800 rating mark. The clock starts now. Someone rated almost the same, at least against this new account. Round 1. This is Scandinavia, most likely, I believe. Yeah. Not sure which country. Dashes on the side, probably Sweden. Let's go for Sweden. Worst case, it's not too far away with Finland. If it's Finland, it's actually southern Sweden. Not very mountainous or hilly in that area. Okay, round 2. Brick buildings. Could be the Netherlands, could be Belgium. This is very likely to be the Netherlands. I can spot very, very slightly yellow license plates here on the left. So it's very likely the Netherlands. Also this type of tiling, or I don't know how you say this, like bricks on the road. Very typical of the Netherlands. Oh, Groningen. Okay, area. They've got the Netherlands as well. I'm losing a few points here. Nothing to worry about. Round 3. Again, European vegetation. Very likely. Let me turn around. That's a tricky one. I don't see anything. Let me move a bit on this one. Thinking this could be Spain. No, almost too green. No, we have hedges. My initial hunch, which was in my head and not pronounced, was correct. It was actually Ireland or the UK. But which one? It looks a bit too dry for Ireland. I'm going to go for the UK. Let's go here, next to Birmingham. It was actually Ireland. I was wrong, but I was at the same latitude. And they went for Portugal. Interesting. Okay. Next one. We have Thai or Cambodian language. Thai. Driving on the left. Is it hilly, mountainous? No, but I don't recognize Bangkok, but I'm going to go for Bangkok as the safest guess here. I'm just hesitating with Chiang Mai, but from Chiang Mai in the inner city, you cannot see the hills. I don't remember. Oh, it was all the way south. Interesting. In Hatier, okay. I arrived there by bus from Singapore to go to the islands on the left, Colipe. More than, just 10 years ago, actually. Okay, this is Guatemala with the side mirrors and the bars. And it's green and it looks Hispanic. So Guatemala it is. Here we go. I don't know if they know this. It's possible. I did not know this when I had was ranked around 750, 850 points. Oh, they know. And they're actually closer. It was next to Guatemala City. So we're almost, both of us, at least I have maximum points and they're almost there. European, small car here. Do we see anything on the license plate? No. It's all white. White, but this one has blue on both sides. So this is going to be Italy. Tough to know where, so I'm just going to go next to Rome. It's not San Marino because it's not like hilly. There's going to be Italy somewhere. It looks like the north. The Po area. Yeah, not far away. Florence. Okay, I thought maybe it could be here. They made a good guess as well. Hedged their guess by going next to Rome equally. Okay. Interesting one. Driving on the right. Sun is indicating that we would be in the northern hemisphere. License plate is undetermined. I'm wondering if okay, so we have mountains here. I'm thinking Turkey right now, right off the bat. There's some very good infrastructure in Turkey, but I'm also surprised by how green this is. The license plate's quite wide. No, it's too wide, so it would not be... This would not be... oops, how can I go back? This would not be Russia, because it's an elongated license plate. I think there is some road sign here. Let me read this, if I can get to it. Oh, I'm completely wrong. Driving on the right. Driving on the right. So would this be Taiwan then? I think this is Taiwan. Why did I get it so wrong? I have 5 seconds. Why did I get so wrong in terms of my guess here? I don't know. Northern Hemisphere. It was Taiwan. They guessed correctly. That would have been a deal breaker. Still in the game. I think we have some tropical vegetation here on the left. What is written here? Kilometer 6. Can't tell. Looks like yellow line in the middle. No license plate at the front. Which makes me think could be one of the Caribbean islands. Not certain. Not certain. Driving on the right. I mean, it looks, we have our palm trees here. We don't have the bars that are typical of the Dominican Republic. Camera Aron. Am I making a huge mistake? No, that would not be the Philippines. We had the yellow bar in the middle. But now I have a doubt with this architecture. No, it's written in Spanish. Would this be Puerto Rico? We have no license plate at the front. I hope it's not Guam or something like this. I don't think so. I mean, I have a doubt now. I'm going to go for Puerto Rico. Not convinced. Not convinced at all. That's going to be an interesting one. It's 2.5 times damage. That could be the deal breaker if it's Guam. And if my opponent goes to Guam... Oh, it was Puerto Rico. And they went there as well. Wow, very good guess on their end. And clearly I need to up my game to keep my 1000 rating points on my normal account. Okay, we have this green khaki escort car. This is Tunisia. White buildings. The sun is going to show me that we're in the... Actually, it doesn't show me anything. Could think it's the southern hemisphere. But this is Tunisia with this escort car. Don't know where. Just going to go here. A bit closer. Sfax. They know this as well. Okay. Could be Russia. You can see these this A shape. Utility pole could be Ukraine. I'm thinking Russia in this case. Could be Baltic states as well. This building's tough to tell. I'm gonna go Lithuania. I think it's... Can't tell for sure if it's gonna be Russia or not. It's Latvia. Okay, they're a bit closer. Still in the game. Not enough to win. We still have quite a number of points. Round 11. Quadruple damage. Okay. Back in Europe, I suppose. Very flat. Where would this be? Reminds me of Turkey. Bit surprised with this. I'm wondering if could this be Spain as well? What sign do we have here? No, this sounds like Italy. I think I see like Provincia di something. This must be Italy, but where? So flat, and these mountains, hills and mountains, I have no idea. Go next to Rome, because I have no idea if it's Sardinia. I don't think it's Sicily though. I'm still tempted to think it's the north of Italy, but I'm not going to make that guess because I'm not certain of myself here, and I'm not even sure it's Italy. I do think it's Italy. It is Italy, and they went, I don't know where, anywhere in the water. It was southern Italy. This is enough to win the game. Are we making it to 800? 799. 799. Okay, that's not too bad. And now we are ranked in the top 8,000 players. Okay, interesting. So in 5 minutes, I will play a last duel to see if I can cross that bar and get ever closer to 800 rating points. And we're back for probably the last 1 or 2 duels for this video. Let's see how close we can get to 850 points, which is my target. My time starts now. Okay, my opponent is 100 points below. So hopefully this should be quite easy, especially since my normal rating is around 1,000 points. Okay, so we should be here. And maybe Malaysia or Indonesia. No, PT, Citra. Okay, PT is the name of a company in Indonesia. So I'm going to go somewhere in Borneo, Kalimantan, since I have no idea where it is. And they guessed correctly. Wow, well done. It's Sumatra. I always struggle getting a good understanding of where we are in Indonesia. Even though I've been to the country many times, I don't have enough understanding. This looks like New Zealand. Sun is pointing towards the north. So we're in the southern hemisphere. This is very likely New Zealand, but where? I'm going to go on the northern island. I don't see many mountains here. So let me go south, close to Wellington. Oh, it was Tasmania. Okay, and they're closer because they went to Australia. Okay, that's hurting. 1,000 points. Round 3. I'm getting some European vibes here. I'm going to move around. No, not sure. It's written in Spanish. Probably South America. Maybe Argentina. Can I see anything on the license plate? I'm going to move around. Looks like an Argentinian car. Not certain. Yep. 90-degree angle for these road signs. Not recognizing these plates. I'm going to go to Chile maybe because of the vegetation. Not too certain. Or next to Uruguay. Maybe. No, yeah. I'm not too certain between Argentina and Uruguay. I don't know why I said Chile here. There's 90-degree angle for the road signs. We'll know soon enough. And this was Argentina. And they're closer. Okay, so I got confused on the license plate. I didn't recognize the usual license plates I see in Argentina with a black dot in the middle. Okay, European type of architecture. Zebra crossing, typical of what we see there. Oh, they already guessed. So I saw this yellow sign at the beginning. So I'm thinking this is Scandinavia, maybe southern Sweden. Like this yellow sign here. They've guessed very quickly. I'm a bit surprised. Very flat. I'm going to go for southern Sweden. It was actually southern Finland. And they're a bit closer. They went to Sweden as well. Good guess. Well done. All right, healing around. We both need it. So let's try to make a fairly good guess to get some points back. Red soil, southern hemisphere. Oh, I recognize the road bollards. This is Australian. Let's go to Darwin. This red soil, typical of the Darwin area. Okay, boom. Let's see. Yep, they went for Australia, but it was indeed Darwin. Red soil, typical road bollard. They've got their full points. Wow, 6,000. I'm only at 3/4 of the points. So let's see how I can do. Now is the real game starting. Okay, sun tells us southern hemisphere. White paint, very straight. Probably Chile. Vegetation could be consistent with southern Chile here in between. Yeah, the desert area and Santiago maybe. Bit confused with that vegetation. These bushes. I mean, it's clearly not southern Africa because the road is painted white. Here we see mountains. And it was Argentina, okay, on the other side of the mountains. Interesting. They went for Argentina, but I'm close up. Around 7 double damage. Looks like the Baltic states. Very flat. Maybe Estonia. Just confirming, yep, we're in the northern hemisphere. You see the antenna of the Street View car. I'm thinking Estonia. It's very green. Sihi. Blue strip on the left-hand side of the license plate. Yep, I'm going to go for the Baltic state. Not too certain where. Okay, Estonia. Estonia it is, next to the capital city, Tallinn. And they went for Poland, I think. That was a good guess. Let's see if we can finish this with 2.5 damage. Looks like Southern America. The sun, yes, gives us indication. Southern America. The utility pole is a bit square. Looks like Chile. Yep, I think I saw the Chilean flag. Looks very dry. Let me come back. Where was it? No, I can't see it. Let me go back 2 steps, I think. Yep, here it is. Here's the Chilean flag. And by the way, you notice the 90-degree angle for the road signs. That confused me earlier with Paraguay, Uruguay, and Argentina. And that's enough to win the game. So we crossed the 800 mark, 810. Let's see if we have enough time to do another game in the last few seconds. Oh, it's the same guy. Rafa. Okay. Where are we now? Can't see the license plate very well. TE 2046. Where would that be? Okay, the sun tells us we're probably in the southern hemisphere, so probably South America. A bit confused to where we are. I don't recognize the architecture at all. It's quite hilly. We're definitely in Southern America. Have a small dot. Looks a bit European, but it's written in Spanish. Mini La Torre. Not too certain where to go. Huh. Gonna move a bit. Yep, it's Spanish. Maybe I'm gonna go for Peru. Oh, yellow license plate. Maybe Peru, maybe Lima. Although yellow license plate is usually Colombia, but it doesn't give me the Colombian tropical vibe. Green. Oh, it was Chile again. Next to Santiago. Okay. Wow. Well, I did not guess that one, obviously, but they went further away, so that was not a good guess on their side. Okay, European vegetation. Let's see the license plate for this one. It's white. I bet you see a blue strip on the left. Gives me a Spanish vibe, but also Scandinavian. Like, and Sweden, maybe? Yeah, I'm going to go for, this house here. Typical of Scandinavia. You can see the blue strip on the left. So let's go to somewhere in Sweden, a bit more to south. Although I think it's around this lake area. No, it's actually southern Norway. That's probably why I cannot see the blue strip. Anyway, it's a better guess. I'm still ahead. Round 3. This looks like South America. St. Louis, Beltran. Yes, it's Spanish. No, it's not South America. It is Spain, Valencia, Albal. Okay, so let's see if we can find, and the EU flag on this sign. Let's see if we can find Albal next to Valencia. There we guessed already. Let me just put my guess around Valencia. I can't see anything else. They went further in Spain. Okay, I guess they haven't seen the sign, or they thought we were much farther away than Valencia. Round 4. Okay, these walls, stone walls, typical of Malta. Very narrow streets. I really think this is very likely to be Malta. It's been a while. Haven't guessed. Salvua Starita, yeah, sounds Maltese. And you have this double yellow line, which reminds me of what you see in the UK. And I believe Malta used to be British. So I'm pretty certain that we are in Malta with these double yellow lines and these stone houses and yellow beige houses. Yep, he guessed also correctly that this is Malta. Healing around, I don't need it. So I'm going to guess very quickly. 6,000 points. This is Iceland. Very sparsely populated. Let's go for Iceland. No, it's actually not Iceland with the fjords. You can see the water and the mountains. It's probably Norway. And probably southwestern Norway. Yep, it was Norway indeed, and southwest. They went for Faroe Islands. Not a bad guess, but indeed you could recognize the fjords of Norway. 1.5 damage. You can see the dashes on the side. I'm thinking this is Sweden. Yeah, AB, and the name before sounds Swedish. AB sounds like typical Swedish names. Let me go to southern Sweden because of the flat landscape, and the mailboxes on the outside also look typical of Sweden, but it's quite mountainous. I'm thinking it's around the lake next to Norway here. It's still in Sweden, not too certain. Yep, it's next to the lake. It's where it's a bit mountainous in Sweden, and this is not enough to win just yet. They went to Sweden, around 7 double damage. Anything can happen. Looks very rocky. Yellow line on the side. Could be Israel. Yes, I see a yellow license plate. Very likely to be Israel. Good road, probably on the west bank since it's mountainous, not far away from Jordan. Let's go on the west bank, maybe closer to Jericho. I don't know, not too certain. And yes, and that should be enough. They went for South America. Where was it exactly? Ramallah. Okay, on the west bank, close inland, and another plus 10. So that's 850 for, 820. So getting 30 points behind the target that I have set. So let's see if the next video will be enough. I've played 26 games, lost 1 since I've started the series. So let's see if I can get to 850, and maybe let's raise the goalpost to 900. Let's see how many games I need to get there, even though I'm rated 1000 on my normal account, but I started from scratch and I wanted to see how quickly I could go with not moving too much when I'm making guesses. So catch me on my next video. Thank you for watching, and have a good day or a good night. Bye.